Hi, I'm Jeffords Greenberg, head of the AI Academy. Today we're going to tackle how to use your existing playbook to review an agreement. So we're actually going to look at a SaaS playbook and a SaaS agreement and see how we can review those in the chat. Now we have additional features and functionality. We have our playbooks and our reviews where you can do a much thorough review and redline of agreements. We also have workspaces where you could take the prompt that we're using here, convert that to custom instructions, and take this playbook and add that as knowledge. But today we're just going to use it quickly in the chat. So this company already has a playbook for SaaS agreements where they have categorized what qualifies as standard, fallback, or escalate for a variety of clauses and topics in a SaaS agreement, and has reasoning. So green is standard, meaning good to go. The business doesn't have to do anything. Fallback amber means that there's an acceptable fallback, but that it may have to be negotiated. And then escalate is red, meaning that this needs to go to legal. So what we're going to have AI do is we're going to give it an agreement, give it these criteria or standards, and it's going to read the agreement and then come here and for each clause, look at whether that clause should be categorized as standard, fallback, or escalate, provide some reasoning, and then we'll know how we can handle the agreement based on this playbook. So I'm going to go over here into Wordsmith. I'm going to come here, I'm going to upload that playbook document. I'm also going to upload the SaaS agreement that I need to review. And while it's uploading those, I'm actually going to click on prompts over here because what I've done previously is I've saved this prompt. So initially I just dictated how I wanted the AI to handle this. And then that prompt that I put in, I clicked on improve my prompt, and then this is the prompt that it came back with. Now this is the recommendations of how our legal engineers would handle a prompt, so it's a great way to learn how to improve your prompts, but also you can just hit the button and we can do it for you. So we have a goal, we're giving the AI a persona here, which it likes, and really explaining what we're hoping to achieve. We're giving it step-by-step instructions and explaining how to use the playbook as I just explained to you earlier. And then we're telling it this is the answer format that I want. I want the text, I want whether or not it's green, amber, or red, and I want it to say proceed, negotiate, or escalate, and then explanation of how it came to that result. So now that I've uploaded both of these, I'm just going to go ahead and hit that. And this is how you can save your prompt. If I go back here, if I hit the save button, I can save the prompt and then it will go right here into your saved prompts. So then you can reuse it for later. And now you can see that it's creating this table. I'm going to let it finish creating the table and add the citations, and then I'll come back and show you the results. Okay, and we're back. So here you can see we have a table. We're going through and looking. We've got amber, we've got green, that's fine. Green, 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 green. Oh, there's an amber to negotiate. And here you can click in and see exactly where that is. So if I go 17 here, it's saying, okay, here's the sub-processor paragraph, so I can verify that this is correct. And then I can go in and look at the playbook. I can make that bigger so I could actually read it. Maybe you can read it too. There we go. So we can look at the playbook here about sub-processors. And then here's the explanation. Provides 14 days notice versus green standard of 30 days, but includes objection, exit rights. Was it an acceptable fallback? So we know that it's in a fallback, but we just need to make sure that we note that. And then here we go. We've got an escalate, which is a liability cap. Again, I can go here to the citation. Oh, and it has also zoomed in on this, so we're going to zoom down. There we go. So here is the liability, and then I can go back over here and play with the zoom again, and then look at the limitation to liability there. So this is a great way that you can go through, quickly see what you need to do with the agreement, and then evaluate it. So it also gives us a summary. We have 5 items to escalate, 3 to negotiate, 8 are good to go, and then it says this agreement requires escalation to legal before signature. So this is something that either the legal team can do, or the business could come here to look at this, and maybe those escalating items, they can see, maybe they can go back to one of the fallback positions and see if they can push back first from that escalate and make it into something that's an acceptable fallback position before they go to legal. So we're doing a lot of things, thinking about how can we empower the business to take all the information that we as a legal team have put out there and let them handle a lot of that, so then we can get some work off our plate. So we're really focusing on the harder, bigger questions that we don't already have outlined in some document. So thank you so much for joining. If this was useful, please tell your friends and family about it on LinkedIn. We really want to share this free resource with the whole legal community and would appreciate your support.